Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing take a cool shot. Watch our videos and laugh a lot. Well, join us and then your care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat with everywhere and Aaron Angelo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Games going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about, so I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. One thing's for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. Is the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Get down, right, bud?
Get down, Redbud.
Get down, Redbud.
Get down, Redbud.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey guys, 1 second. Where are you guys? Hello? Oh, sorry.
Patiently
Hey.
for you.
Hi.
Oh, God. It's still going. Sorry.
Mr. Muffin.
Where did it go? Okay, here we go. Okay, we're here.
Exist.
Harold?
You're on mute, my good friend.
You can't hear or see me. I am better than Paul Stanley, and better than Kiss with Gene and Ramona. And Gene Simmons does suck, and so does Angelo and Little Erin. They're drinking and having fun. And
I'm
here
sorry, I
Harold
know,
Dufresne can't drink or eat. Woe is me.
I'm sorry. I know you were supposed to see. I was trying to sneak it in before we went on.
I think this would be the first time I ever do the show without a beer.
What are we gonna do? Don't tell people. You're gonna have to fill it with water.
Yeah, besides, I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna take the bottom part after so y'all can see our beautiful faces in a little bit. My name is too long. Cover up right here. Whenever I curse, I'm gonna go like this. That no good. Whoop, whoop. Watch. That no good. Can't say nothing. Landon Sisters in the chat. Landon Sisters in the chat. So get down, Red Bud. Get down, Red Bud. After the show, we looked up the term "Get Down, Red Bud" on Facebook, and Angela, let's take off the white part right now, and then we'll put them back a little bit. Just so there you go.
There it is.
Ew. All right, now I'm better. All right,
You look even better.
So we did look up the term "Get Down, Red Bud" on Facebook. Gene and Ramona wasn't there, but me, Angelo, and little Erin looked it up. And every post that we found that somebody mentioned "Get Down, Red Bud," they're all from my hometown, and they went to my high school.
Yeah.
And is that the truth, Angelo and little Erin?
That's right. I forgot the name because it was a weird name. What was it?
South Lafourche High School.
Oh,
Yeah.
They all went to Galliana. They're all from Galliana, Louisiana, or Cut Off, or La Rose, Louisiana, and they all went to South Lafourche High School. That is the only people that, if you look up "Get Down Red Bud" on Facebook, those are the only people that ever post about getting down with the Red Bud.
Yeah. Very exclusive.
Now, you don't know if it's a rose or not.
I don't think it is. Now we're Crazy Joey. And then I told this story to Angela and little Erin. Whenever I was a kid, I bought some bottle rockets. Well, I didn't buy them. My parents bought them for me. And I put them all laying around like in a circle. And I put all the wicks in one. And I lit the middle so it could shoot all over the place like a war, you know? And then
when I'm doing this, right when I'm doing it, here comes Crazy Joey, who I think came up with the term "get down, red bud." And whenever I lit it, I started running and I jumped in my stepdad's back of his pickup truck and just dumped, because I knew it was going to. And here comes Crazy Joey down the road and it starts shooting out like all over the neck, starts hitting him. And he says, and they call me Crazy Joey. They call me crazy. We're calling you crazy, Harold, which was a compliment.
Shaking his boot, Harold.
We should have him on the show sometime, Harold.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't understand him.
Even better.
I told Angelo too. I don't want to tell the stories again because Angelo, Erin heard them, but y'all did it. Whenever we were young too, I saw Crazy Joey. They had this ditch, and and we were, you want to go in the ditch and jump out, and we said we're not doing that. And Crazy Joey said, "Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done." And then he got on his bicycle and he went down the ditch. And when he hit the bottom of the ditch, boom! It just hit, and he just slipped off his seat. Boom! Hit his privates on the. And we were cracking up, and then he was like, "Go ahead out here. I'm gonna kick over your ass." I don't want to say a bad word. I'm gonna kick over your butts. We took off running. Oh, Crazy Joey's mad. You don't want to be crazy. Go hide in the house. Welcome to the show, everyone. And if you don't know, I won't be drinking no beer because I got a procedure in the morning. They're gonna come with the scope and go down my throat and see what's causing my. Well, I'm not seeing what's causing. They're gonna determine which study group I'm gonna go in for acid reflux. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, and I ate. Usually I don't eat before the show, and now I got GERD.
You got GERD.
Hey. That's why I'm going to get the procedure.
I heard that.
That's why I'm going to get the scope. Man, this NASCAR race, they're in the Coliseum. Every lap, they have a caution. Somebody goes in it's ridiculous.
Harold, do you see Johnny?
What?
You see Johnny there?
Well, Johnny would have probably been in this clash, but he got caught in Mr. Muscle's cage or jail, whatever it was. So
Mr. Flex, don't get that wrong.
Oh, Mr. Flex, yeah.
Hey, there, though, so.
Let me tell you something else. I didn't announce this. Gene might know about it, but I'm not going to make too much announcement because it's not up yet. But Mr. Muscles may have a new YouTube channel.
Oh.
It will be the Mr. Muscles and Glitter Bell channel. It might be coming soon. It's Mr. Muscles and Glitter Bell.
What's Glitter Bell, girl?
I won't give them more details than that, but that may be coming soon.
I didn't even ask. I knew.
Yeah.
Hey.
Mr. Muscles and Glitter Bell, the new YouTube channel.
As long as he's not stealing $40 from Glitter Bell, then I think.
Right?
I don't think Glitter Bell has $40 to steal. Probably does. It probably does have $40. Probably have more money than me, that Glitter Bell. But that might be coming up soon. I'll announce it if it comes up. It really won't be a channel for us. It's a different outreach that Mr. Muscles is going for. So we'll talk about that when it does happen.
For sure.
So
exciting.
Yeah, it will be exciting. Yeah. New branch for Mr. Muscles. No, Mr. Muscles is still not going to leave our show. It's just a little side project, It's it's a little opportunity for Mr. Muscles to work with Glitter Bell.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out Glitter Bell.
Yeah, if Glitter Bell could. I
love that for Mr. Muscles.
Yeah. Let me before we get into the show a little bit, we have a guest the movie, and we're gonna have a few other things to come out. We're gonna watch party. In case you didn't know, we did do the survey, and 100% of the people asking this survey did say that after show chat was better than Kiss, which I thank everybody in the survey.
Thank you.
The scientific survey. I've learned a lot about surveys because I do a lot of surveys now for money, and I learned about surveys and we took an unofficial, quite biased survey, and we did find out that we were better than Kiss, which isn't hard, honestly. I mean,
facts.
Yeah. I mean, if I'd have to do a yay or nay on Kiss, I mean,
kind of a weird comparison, honestly, but I agree.
What's that?
I said it's kind of a weird comparison, but I agree.
Well, I've been thinking about Kiss a lot lately. Especially when I was mowing the grass, I was thinking about Kiss.
Let's know. We know what to think about when you mow the grass now. Always thinking about
I get all my best ideas when I take showers, when I mow the grass. It's unbelievable. Let me retract a little bit. On Wednesday's show, we did a yay or nay about Foreigner, and I was on the crap. I was like on the like I couldn't decide. But just a follow up real fast. I went listen to the discography or whatever you want to call it of Foreigner, not Kiss, but Foreigner, and any song that they made after 1980 is just horrendous. And I will go change my yay nay to a definite nay. Nay on Foreigner.
Listen,
nay.
When I say Foreigner, I mean the 12 Foreigner songs on the Target $5. That's it. That's the end.
You said Foreigner, yay or nay. So
I'm not familiar with Foreigner's entire discography.
Yeah,
those are the only songs that made them.
No,
you don't want to listen to it.
I want hits only.
Yeah. Well, you didn't say that, Ramona. You said Foreigner. Now, if you would have said the hits of the 70s, Foreigner, yeah, that would have been different. All right. But you said Foreigner. I mean, Foreigner, they're, according to this discography I listen to, they're still making music, which is god awful.
If you're going to be this urgent about it, I'll just.
I'm cold as ice on Foreigner. Tell you,
he has no double vision here.
No,
he knows.
He's got single vision.
I got single vision. Yeah. Krista, is Travis watching? Is Travis Lawler? Is Travis watching tonight? I'm curious. But anyway, I wanted to say something, but
okay.
Whew, no wonder I'm going to get that scope down. I can't stop with the. You see how I save y'all all this because I know I'm coming on the show. I don't eat or nothing because I know I do have that problem. You know, I'll drink water and I'll be. Oh, he's sleeping. I wanted to bring. Maybe I'll save it for another.
Don't interrupt his sweet slumber, Harold.
No. But I just want to make a comment about something. But it don't do me no good if he's sleeping. I'll just make a note and do it next time he's watching. No need to wake up Travis. He works hard for his money.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Gene? Is that Gene Simmons you're talking about? Or Gene?
I think we know whose hair is being complimented between the two of us.
Don't even put the poll who's the better Gene, because you know.
I would never ever compare a great person like Gene on our show compared to Gene Simmons. Okay, that's an insult. That is not even a good comparison.
I'm not offended. Don't worry, I'm not insecure.
One's terrific, and one, according to Krista, is a douche. I call him that.
If you're gonna compare me to someone, compare me to Gene Shalit.
Yeah. There you go.
Now there's a Gene you can get behind.
Yeah, that's about the only. Yeah, Gene, but not a Gene Simmons. That's what dang sure.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
Dr. Ralph, no. All right.
When was that? Wait, hang on. Was that Dr. Love?
It kind of was.
Okay.
I haven't listened to it in a while. Tell you the truth.
It's still better than Gene Simmons.
I mean,
I haven't heard.
Okay, I love me some cheesy Kiss every once in a while, especially the 80s ones.
Yeah. I used to like. I'll be honest with you. That was like not my first, but that was a band I really got into. And I remember when I used to live in my dad's house, I'd go work. I'd have my weights up in the attic. It's Harold Dufresne, like to bulk up, you know. So I'd go lift weights in my dad's attic, and I'd listen to my Kiss albums.
Wow.
All night.
I'd love to
He's
see
out.
Trying to bulk up. Trying to catch up with Mr. Muscles, at the
You do your tongue exercises too?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All righty. Well, we all know he's cheap. He's cheaper than Harold Dufresne, and I know that it's cheap. All right. Hey, Dan, how you doing? All right. So we have a little watch party tonight, and we have a little guess the movie from little Erin, which is going to be terrific. I'll tell you what, let's do a round of watch party, and then we'll do the guess the movie. We'll do one round. Now, this is leftover night for watch party. Leftovers. It don't mean that it's any worse than anything else. It's just videos that we never got to because we usually submit 3 each, and we've been only getting to 2 lately. So it's a Sunday night, and we like to do a little watch party. Why don't? Yeah, a lot of bands did. A lot of bands did go to crap in the 80s. It was just a different time, that bands were good in the 80s, and they went to crap in the 90s. I mean, it goes. Some bands were good in the 90s.
Everyone gets old,
Yeah, well, and sometimes people adapt, and sometimes they don't. Look at Ozzy in the 90s was amazing.
Yeah, and in the 80s he started to suck.
Horrible.
Yeah, he started to suck, and then he rebuilt, and a lot of bands. I'm not going to talk too much about Cheap Trick because I love Cheap Trick, but Vicky Gibbons is Vicky in the chat tonight?
Oh, I talked to her earlier. She's watching the Grammys.
Oh, she's watching the Grammys.
That's what I'm doing. I'm sorry if I'm distracted. I'm looking at Grammy.
I'm getting unsolicited Grammy results that I don't want to hear.
I'm watching NASCAR, so we're all in the same boat. We're all attentions are divided. No. Yeah, I had a conversation with Vicky. Another one I got to put to the back table. Oh, what's wrong with these people are letting me down?
Oh, please. Table it.
Oh, I have so much stuff on this table. This table is getting full. Hey, is Landon's sister still in the chat? What's Landon up to, Landon's sister? What are y'all doing over there? Y'all watching?
She's got 2.
No. Put this on the table too.
Oh, look, she's
her mom. Her mom.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that was the from before.
Yeah.
All right, good night.
I was. Her mom found out she was watching. Said, "Turn that off."
I know.
You weren't Landon's age yet. You can't watch that till you're Landon's age.
Mom, I'm 9.
All righty. Well, I have so much on the table. We might as well just do a watch party. Why don't you hit it, my good buddy? Get down, Red Bud.
Let's roll it.
Watch party tonight. Watch party tonight. Watch party tonight. Watch party tonight. We're gonna have a watch party tonight. All right. We're gonna have a watch party all night tonight. We've got nothing better to do than watch your videos and have a couple of brews. That's right. It's the official Jack Watch Party with little Erin, Angelo, Ramona, Gene, and HB. So sit back in your favorite chair, grab some popcorn, and join the game. And now it's time to roll that video footage. So let's roll them.
All right. Can I tell you something unrelated?
Wow.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell y'all anyway.
The theme song again.
At 8 o'clock, about 8:05. This was halftime for this race. This is a new concept they're doing for the Coliseum. Halftime. Yeah, this is the Coliseum race. No, they had halftime in this race. It's in the Coliseum. It's the Clash. So they have a halftime. They had an artist sing 4 songs. I don't even know who played. Who's a rap artist?
Artists.
I don't know. He sings a song called Yellow and Black. Ew.
Wiz Khalifa.
Maybe.
I don't think it's that. I think there's a newer, more modern song with that.
He was wearing black and yellow, so I don't
maybe
know.
it is. If it's black and yellow, then I apologize.
I
Yeah.
know, but maybe it is. Who knows?
Yeah, it is. They had the opening act was Cypress Hill.
Oh, then it definitely was. You're right, Angelo.
So-
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, so it's not my, yeah, I don't know nothing about none of them, but
What kind of was ICP playing at this NASCAR?
no, maybe they would, but it's in LA, so they're getting LA. It's like an LA thing.
Gotcha.
So at 8:00 it was halftime. It was 75 laps to go. An hour later, almost an hour later, there's 65 laps to go because every lap they have, it's like they're racing in a football field and there's no place to race, and every lap's a caution. So it's like this ain't gonna last till 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's like ridiculous, and it's not even official races for money. But anyway,
it's not points like for anything.
No. It's just for money. It's just a fun little race for them. All right, so sorry, I lost my train of thought now. Oh, after party. All right. Well, I'm gonna go first, and this one, I'm sorry to say, is not a leftover. This is one I found last night.
How are you gonna give us leftovers? And then you're gonna curate.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it. Get down, Red Bud.
Well, then you should give Erin the option to play one of her new.
Oh, well, she can play one of hers.
Okay, thank you. I want it to be
this has to do with this has a theme to do with the song, with the show.
Okay.
This has a theme to do with the show. Okay. So, hello, Erin. If you want to show your newer ones, you may show your newer ones if you don't want to be stuck with leftovers. Okay.
I'm cool with leftovers. Okay. I'm cool with me.
I know the only one complaining would be Gene. Gene gives you trouble in Kiss. Gene gives you trouble in the show.
And fun fact, Erin usually loves to eat leftovers cold.
Oh yeah, we're definitely down for that too.
All right. Well, you see, mine is show related. So it's a Kiss hotline. I don't know how good the volume is on here, but here we go.
09 Kiss, and we'll tell you about our new album, smashes, thrashes, and hits, and all kinds of other stuff. And me, Gene. Right now, I want to put on my disc jockey voice. Kiss fans and rock and rollers, don't miss this opportunity. Listen, you guys, it's only going to cost you $2 a first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. So you dial the Kiss hotline now. Yeah. It's your front row ticket to Kiss. It's like being at the show. Kids, get your parents' permission before you call us. With Christmas Eve's Headbangers Ball.
All right, I'm sorry, but that was
I want to see that Headbangers Ball.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to see it too. They don't continue it after that.
Wait.
They don't continue it. Now look at this. Now look at this Kiss. This Kiss. Hey, it's just like being a the 900 number. You see, here are all the latest details from our new album. Like, what you gonna call in here? Hey, it's Gene Simmons. Hey,
oh,
what are you doing?
They melted the phone. You can't even call.
Oh, can you imagine you call that number $2 first minute? Hey, it's Gene Simmons. Hey, it's Bo Stanley. Hey, yeah, thanks for calling.
Bruce Kulick.
Bruce.
That's who I want. The secondary and third member. Like, hey, it's Eric Carr.
Yeah. We'll give you all the details. Call them. Hey, we're gonna be on tour next week. Come see us. That's the details. Come see us.
Yeah, they just read all their tour dates probably.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Is there any? And this is what I wanted to bring. And this is what I started thinking about Kiss when I was mowing the lawn. Is there any band that, and I'll say it outright, that rips off their fans more than Kiss? Is there any band out there?
There probably are a lot that are comparable, so we can't even say, like, there's probably like a million, but also no.
I'll tell you
what. Who's been doing it the longest?
Oh,
love you, ICP, but that is literally, I mean, their whole game is ripping people off for merchandise. I gotta be honest.
I will say, post-COVID, ICP's game is weak right now.
No.
Well, basically, they used to make all their money from touring, and then one of their guys got sick. Now he can't tour anymore, so they have to make money from that. And everyone capitalizes off of limited run merch and stuff. So it's just like I'm not a collector, so to me, it just feels predatory.
Yeah. Well, maybe ICP was matches. Maybe they have the same mentality. Maybe they
definitely do. They have a carny wrestler mentality, and also they had the running thing that they used to say in the '90s that Kiss stole their gimmick. Right. So.
I just find Kiss just, and maybe ICP.
Kiss is worse. I'm not saying that ICP is that bad. Kiss is worse.
but Kiss are just, and Kiss has been doing it the longest. They really
put the name in the game. Well, other than Colonel Parker, then Kiss put the name in the game.
No, listen, I'll do a rant one day about Colonel Parker.
I don't think you're the one.
Feelings as someone who's like not really that invested, who just like saw the movie and heard a little bit from you. I got feelings about this Colonel Parker, but that's to clarify about ICP. Here's how I absolve them is because it ebbs and flows. Sometimes they really got the hookup, and sometimes they're like figuring it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to pay a little more, and it is what it is. And they are underground, and they are DIY, and that's the breaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll do a Colonel Parker episode one day.
Oh man, that's gonna be a deep episode.
That'll be a deep
guy. He's the worst.
Just stop. We don't need to stop. We know.
All righty. Let me ask you something. I saw somebody post something. They might not have the gathering this year.
I don't.
I hope not. Oh my god, I never even saw that.
I saw that was posted, and I looked into it, and there's no substantial evidence more than that they say that every year. And
okay, well, you saw the post too.
It's been pretty I kind of thought it was. I thought it was going to be over a few years ago. So like every year it happens. It's like great, guys.
Okay. Well, you saw the post too, so
because I saw that and was like, oh boy, did something happen that I didn't know about?
Yeah. I saw the post too.
Yes,
so.
I think that it was just a rumor.
Okay. Yeah. Well, coming from the source, I could understand that.
Well, and that's the thing is that it's always something. You know, they always have problems. A lot of times they have a hard time getting a venue because of the gang thing and because juggalos destroy property. So,
so we'll see. And also, I mean, literally, the economy is horrible right now. So if someone doesn't have the money to put on a festival, I can't blame you.
Yeah. I want to read something. My dad bought the Kiss figures in the 70s, complete selling themselves. I remember collecting Kiss cards back in the 70s. If you collected them all, you can make a poster of that terrible carnival movie made. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so much Aquanet from that video.
I want to say something to Krista.
Yeah.
Krista, you want to know what's funny? I bought the Kiss figures, the Psycho Circus Kiss figures in the 90s. And I'm still in the package, and they are worth nothing.
But not from the 70s.
I have other information right here while we're watching and doing a watch party, because this refers to watch party. I'm sorry, I'm with more talking than watch party. So when I was watching this Kiss video, I found it from a website, and they had the video for Grandpa 900 number. It was like a bunch of 900 commercials.
Grandpa.
Do you know why he called himself Grandpa in that video?
Is it the reason that everyone said that he couldn't do it for copyright?
He couldn't do it for copyright, 100%.
Which to me seems kind of ridiculous, because how can you copyright the word grandpa?
I know, exactly. How can you
literally thinking about this in the dishes yesterday? Like, they can't copyright grandpa. There's no way that's right.
I know, and especially if you say Grandpa Al Lewis. You're not saying, hey, this is Grandpa Munster. Or, whatever you're going to say.
Yeah, he said, he didn't want to make no chance. He took no chances. He said, Grandpa.
I know, Grandpa. I mean, he could have said Grandpa Al Lewis.
Yes,
I mean,
he definitely.
That's how he went towards the end. He went by Grandpa Al Lewis. Maybe they discovered, maybe a lawyer said, you could use Grandpa. Just use Grandpa Al Lewis.
It makes no sense if he couldn't use the word Grandpa.
Well, and I think what it was is, however it was in the Munsters, like however it was spelled in the credits of the Munsters, he spelled it different on purpose.
Yeah.
That's all. That's like the.
Yeah, he changed the letters, so just in case.
I mean, I don't see how you. Yeah, I agree. I don't see how you could have Maybe they just didn't want to. I mean, this was a shoddy 900 number. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
they
had
have
a
no.
high budget.
Yeah, they said, look, we're already scamming people enough. Let's don't even take a chance. Just call yourself damn Grandpa and let's just move on. Because I don't ever remember him after that point ever call himself Grandpa.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I've definitely
You
seen
know?
him on stuff from the same period of time, and he's grandpa. Like,
Yeah,
sure.
I think that 900 people they
probably just
want to
made
take a
him do
chance. Yeah.
Can I say something on here real quick? I'll keep it short.
Uh-huh.
I have this memory, this like Mandela effect, where I feel like I remember Grandpa's restaurant being featured in a movie where like somebody, maybe like a kid, was like eating in the restaurant and Grandpa was coming out.
If you didn't
like,
know, Grandpa Al Lewis had a restaurant in New York City in
Oh, wow.
the early 1990s. Just
Yeah.
to give the context for that.
Yes.
We're local, so we were like,
yeah, we know.
Yeah. I couldn't find a commercial for it. I had definitely looked for it.
Oh, there's commercials for the restaurant.
No, I know. I couldn't find it. I didn't look that hard, but I couldn't find it.
For some reason, I remember this restaurant being featured in a movie, and that Grandpa comes out of the kitchen and he's like throwing garlic knots in somebody's mouth or something, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. And this memory is so vivid, and there's no trace. I searched it so hard, and I'm like, am I nuts, or did this really happen?
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find no commercial for it. I see him interviewing about stuff, but I can't see a commercial for this restaurant.
Yeah, there was like an 11-minute interview or something.
What's it called? Oh, it's such a cute name.
It's just called like Grandpa's Restaurant.
No,
I think.
Grandpa's Italian Bella,
yeah.
Bella restaurant. Italian restaurant.
Bella something.
I don't think he was Italian though.
I think they just paid him a few bucks and said, "Look, let us use your name and Grandpa or something." You know,
Grandpa.
Sure, he wasn't managing it. I'm sure Grandpa had better things to do than going try to hire cooks and waitresses and.
Well, just because he put his name on it didn't mean that he's
it's by name. You know, hey, he probably gave him 5,000. All right, yeah, here's 5,000.
Well, I don't think it was. I don't think it was open for very long, unfortunately.
Yeah, well,
I would have loved to try Grandpa's.
I know Grandpa's ravioli.
Yeah.
Grandpa's lasagna. Grandpa's veal Dante.
Thank you.
I like the Herman Munster special, please.
I bet there was.
I like that Herman. I like the Herman Munster lasagna. I heard you put everything in there but the kitchen sink. All right, let's move on. All right, here's talk about food. Of course, Erin's going to come with a night that I can't eat. Going to come with a buffet. Actually, it's a leftover, so I can't blame you.
A leftover.
Can we do a quick check-in and make sure nobody's eating, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nobody better be eating.
Everyone in the comments, tell us you're not eating or tell us if you are.
And don't be drinking beer either. I mean, I'll see somebody in the comments drinking beer, and I'll feel horrible that I can't.
Right? Don't drink any Keystone. Not one drop. He'll know.
He will.
He'll
I
know.
know. He'll sense it.
What they're gonna say? I'm gonna go tomorrow, and they're gonna say, "How much beer did you drink last night, sir? It's melted. We put that scope down, and it melted." And it went down the alcohol melted that scope. We lost it, sir. We pulled it up, and there was nothing. It was just dangling in. There was
smoke coming off of it.
All right. Here we go. Erin, here's yours. Here's a buffet. This was from leftover from last week when you had the little buffet theme going. So we're gonna do a little. Well, I'm glad, Eric. Thank you for not eating. Thank you for thinking of me, my man. All righty. Here we go. Golden Corral buffet. All righty.
There are people who really like shrimp. And there are shrimp that people really like. Well, now there's a place for both. Golden Corral. Delightful, delectable, juicy, tender, golden fried shrimp. Lightly breaded so they fry up golden delicious. So if you really like shrimp, you're gonna love Golden Corral. Delightful, delectable.
Unmute yourself, Harold.
Oh, I'm sorry. Angelo had me muted. Thank you, Angelo. Finally muted me.
We got to go to the guy with the freaking unibrow.
Yeah, who in the hell puts this much cocktail sauce in their shrimp? Look at it.
I mean, someone they want it saucy. If there
This ain't sweet and sour. This ain't sweet and sour shrimp. You don't put. This ain't. Oh, I like shrimp.
Why did you get so many shots of me eating shrimp? When
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, if you're eating Golden Corral shrimp, do you really like shrimp, or you just like frozen shrimp? Because honestly, if you love shrimp, I mean, I could eat. I mean, it's cheap shrimp. I mean, yeah, it's cheap. I mean, look,
even the shrimp, half the time that the shrimp they sell here that they say is fresh, it was frozen.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna turn that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I mean, I'm gonna admit it. I'm a Cajun man who loves good shrimp and fresh shrimp. But if I go to a Golden Corral and I see shrimp on that buffet, like I'm gonna eat it. I don't give a crap if it's crappy. Even like a Chinese buffet, I'm gonna eat that crappy.
Yeah, because
shrimp.
you're not eating it like thinking it's gonna be a Cajun delicacy.
Yeah, 100%. It's to put something in my belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what to expect.
Hey,
right?
bad shrimp is better than no shrimp, is what I say.
True.
Yeah, until you get home and you realize bad shrimp is worse. Give me some of that shrimps. Crispy shrimps.
Then you have your meeting with the presidential candidate after.
Yeah.
Live in the now.
After I finish doing my procedure in the morning, I'm going to tell my wife, pull over me. I'm going to the Golden Corral. I'm going to get up on some crispy shrimps.
He just jumps in the water and starts eating shrimps.
Where is crispy shrimp, by the way? Where are you?
Crispy shrimps. It's kind of early where crispy shrimp is. She's probably she probably still has family time at it's a little early on this Sunday night. Some people like the early Sundays, and some people say, "Oh, you're going a little too early. You can't please everybody."
We're in like prime time TV. I don't know.
Yeah. If you're into the Grammys, if you're watching this crappy NASCAR race, yeah, it messes up with your prime time viewing. But sorry.
Yeah.
That's why we have replays. Can't please everybody. We learned that a long time ago. You can't please everybody. Got to please yourself.
Girl, it's not that kind of show.
Yeah,
it's a song. It's a modern. It's a. I say modern song. It's a song from the '70s. Never sing that song. My can't please everyone, so you might please yourself.
I'm so glad you bring this fresh perspective to the show.
Oh yeah, you don't remember that song? It just came out in 1974. I mean, it's all right now. I learned my lesson well. You can't please everybody. You might as well please yourself.
I do.
Who sings that song? It's all right now.
Barry Manilow?
Definitely Barry Manilow.
Oh, I don't know who sings that. Oh well. Garden Party by Ricky Nelson. 1972. I went down to a garden party. All right. Sorry.
Great. Oh my
Ricky
God.
Nelson.
It sounds so familiar.
That Nelson, yeah, from that show from the 50s, Ricky Nelson. All right. Anyway, let's move on. For Jean left over. Now, unless Jean has a new one she wants to
I don't have any new ones. It wasn't me that I was
No. Oh, there's a Montgomery Ward's video in here left over from last week. Is there a certain time limit that we should be putting on here?
I don't remember. If there was nothing on there, then no, I don't think so.
Well, it's a 19-minute long video, so it
Oh,
wouldn't be
well,
long.
maybe I think that one's just from the beginning, and then you can cut it off.
All right. Let me load it up.
Yeah, I think it had like maybe a song at the beginning or something.
Okay, yeah, I think it does too. All right, so here's the Gene left over from last weekend.
Wow. Cliffhanger. Unveiled.
This is a Montgomery Ward loss prevention training.
Oh.
Okay. So now we're not going to watch 19 minutes of it. Maybe we will. Maybe it's going to be so good.
I can't imagine it's that compelling.
Yeah, get that tracking right.
Yeah.
Okay, Karen, I'll be there.
Excuse me, sir. I'm with Montgomery Ward Loss Prevention and Safety. I'd like to determine the ownership of that cordless phone you have.
I didn't take anything.
I saw you conceal the merchandise under your shirt. We also have you on videotape. That's him, right over there. There are a lot of witnesses here. Don't make this worse than it is. Please come with me to the office. This way.
You know, I paid for this. It's a present for my daughter. She's out in the car. I was just hiding from her so she wouldn't see it.
Hey, Jeff.
Andy, have you and Karen caught another shoplifter?
You know, Jeff, shoplifters cost Montgomery Ward millions of dollars each year.
Yeah.
But loss prevention and safety specialists do a lot more than catch shoplifters. We're also responsible for the safety of our customers and associates and for inventory.
Andy, relax. Don't be so serious. I was just kidding.
That guy hates him. Look at his face. I hate this man.
What?
He's about to quit his job.
You know, he's right. I am serious about my job because it's my responsibility to protect the assets of
Oh, you're a narc. All right, let's.
Montgomery Ward.
Come on now. Montgomery. Yeah, and yet that's why you're still in business. You did such a good job. Montgomery Ward went out of business. That's your job. I would have been, if I'd have been that man, I'd say, "What are you gonna do about it? Videotape? I'm out of here."
Get down, Red
Bud. Yeah, get down, Red Bud. I pay for this mobile phone myself. What the hell you talking about?
Everyone has the stones of Harold Dufresne.
I wouldn't be stealing anyway. Believe me, if it would have been, they would have stopped me, I would have really have paid for it. That's why I could have been so bold. I wouldn't really have been stealing it.
But he steals, no one knows.
Yeah. All right. Well, I you know what? I'll say this now. If I'd be in loss prevention right now, I would not stop anybody. Because I guarantee you, somebody's going to pull out a gun and start shooting up the place.
Honestly, I feel you. Don't stop them. There's a multitude of reasons. Don't stop them. Just don't stop them.
Don't stop them. That's right. And I think a lot of these places now.
Honestly, well, and I don't know about loss prevention specifically, but like every store I've ever worked at, they say don't do anything.
Yeah, don't do anything, but leave it to the loss prevention people.
Yeah, you're a security related, so like you think.
But still, I would not stop somebody from doing it. I mean, I mean, you're asking in 2023, you are asking a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something from like Montgomery Wards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like really, oh boy, yeah, really worth risking your life for that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, and I see it. I mean, now I've been to places and somebody stole in front of me and they just ran out the store with stealing stuff, and like the checkout person's like, "Oh, they got me," you know. Say, man, that's all y'all do? Yeah, I mean, they don't tell it, you know. Because, I mean, honestly, what you going to do? You're going to stop the person at Walmart. The guy's going to pull out a gun now and just shoot up the whole store. And then now you're going to have a lawsuit in your hand. Well, why you stop that guy? You knew he was dangerous, and now he shut up everybody in the store. Now you're going to get sued, you know?
Right.
I don't mess with nobody. Screw that. Here you go, sir. Want me to open the door for you, sir? I'll be happy to.
There you go.
You want 2 of those mobile phones? Here you go.
Yeah.
I tell you what, in 5 years, it ain't going to be worth crap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Can you imagine that mobile phone he stole? Where's mobile phone now?
I would probably watch that training video just to laugh. I don't know how far I'd make it.
Excuse me. Oh, I like that smart. I heard you caught another one, Johnny. Oh well, poor guy. Poor guy wanted that phone for his daughter. Now the daughter won't get no birthday present. It's a sad story.
Not on Montgomery Ward.
Oh, Montgomery Ward. Ruined that little girl's birthday. Oh. Yeah, risk my life at minimum wage. Hey, look, and I do security, and I tell the guard, you don't stop. You see somebody stealing, don't do it. Just call the police. That's
material stuff is not worth your life.
Yeah. You want it here. Not like these brave people. They rob the convenience store and they want to fight the guy. No, just give them the freaking money. Yeah. And you take a few for yourself. Yeah, you take a few for yourself. Here. Nobody will miss this. I'd say the robber took it. Here, sir. Here's all the $1 bills. I'm keeping the 20s for myself.
Take some scratchers.
Oh, they wiped us out of lottery tickets too. Oh, can't believe they did that. And they wiped out all the beer coolers. Oh my goodness. This guy, I swear. How he got away with it, I don't know, but he wiped out all the beer and he wiped out all the lottery tickets. Oh, by the way, I'm not doing me show up for next week. I just hit the lottery ticket. Scratch it. I don't know how either, but he rang up 5,000 Powerball tickets too. I don't know how he got away with it, but he rang up all those Powerball tickets and
however will we ever catch them? You probably never will. That's it.
Go on. That's that. Move on.
All right. I hate to have spoiled this watch party fun, but we have somebody on the show who wanted to do a little game for us, which I'm excited about. Because Ramona's on a streak and Harold Dufresne's here to break it.
All right. You think you're gonna break my streak? Wait till I start doing guests. Now I keep having more. I'll do it one day, but everyone got it ready. So
you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it because you're scared I'm going to catch up to your streak. So you don't want to do it because you just want to be the winner all the time.
Yeah. She can't get
I can't do it on my own. That's it. You're right.
Yeah, that's 100% right. I know your little games, Ramona.
I'm going to submit like 3 at once one day.
Ramona said, I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I got the most. I said, yeah, but I do it like, I guess the movie, I present. I can't win because I'm presenting more. Like Erin too, we're presenting more.
Wow.
Okay.
That's why
yeah, you're lost.
That's right. Okay, let's see it because now I'm fired up.
Oh, I know. That was my whole plan. I wanted Ramona to be fired up. I wanted Ramona to be fired up and be ready.
It's hard to figure out a movie.
We're having this is me and versus Landon. You know, it's like that's now Ramona's fired up. Now she's like Bubba Wallace who just wrecked in the race. I'm gonna win this. Let's go. All right. No, Erin, let's Angelo, let's play the theme song.
All right, let's roll it.
Guess the movie I'm acting. It's time for Guess the Movie game. Is it a comedy, a drama, a thriller, a chiller? I act the movie out and you guess. Yes, it's time for America's favorite new game show that's sweeping all across this great country of ours. It's Guess the Movie I'm acting. It's time for Guess the Movie game.
Talk about relevant music. Oh, all right. I put out
modern
fresh music. I put out little descriptions in the bottom. So that's a new thing that this StreamYard just started. So I'll put it in while we're gonna play Guess the Movie. All right, Erin. I'm assuming there was no order. You did tell me to play them in certain order, so I'm just assuming. No. Okay.
Just whatever.
All right. Well, here's one I labeled 1. Erin 1. Here's the one I labeled 1. Hope it's the right order. All right, here we go.
Hi, I'm Bob. Can you knock me out, please? Just hit me in the face.
All right, Bob. I have a guess. I think maybe I have.
Wow, already. Oh, he's challenging you.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I got it. But let's keep it a comment style sales. If you think you know it, please just keep it to yourself. All right. Bryce knows it too. All right, you ready? Let's see scene 2.
Are you married? Different character. I'm divorced. Different character. Would you like to talk about that? Different character. There are 2 types of people in this world. Those who like Neil Diamond and those who don't. My ex-wife loves Neil Diamond. Different character. I see. So what you're saying is that even though you're an almost paralyzed, multiphobic personality who's in a constant state of panic, your wife did not leave you. You left her because she likes Neil Diamond?
All right, I think I'm still on track. I think I'm still on track because I am better than Paul Stanley. I know Bryce said, but I think I said it first. To be honest, I said it right whenever it happened. Oh, maybe you don't. You see, I think I know it. All right, let's watch the last clip.
What if I'm looking for a bathroom and I can't find one and my bladder explodes?
Well,
all right. May I make a guess?
May I make a statement before the guess?
Yes.
I just want to unequivocally state I have no idea whatsoever. So take it away, Harold.
I would say now I might be wrong because I haven't seen this movie in a long time. But is it the classic? What about Bob?
It is.
Okay. Yes. No. Bob. There's only whenever you said hit me in the face. It's like what movie I know from Bob. But then I do remember the Neil Diamond. I do remember the Neil Diamond line, and I do remember that last line. Yeah, he was just a narrator. Yeah. Bob was a funny character.
I definitely saw that like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
If you would have did Baby Steps, I would have remembered that one. But
Baby Steps.
Oh, I thought of that after I did, and then or the sailing part.
Oh my god!
It really that sailing part's funny. I tell you what, that whole movie is actually pretty funny. I mean, the whole movie was really funny. I mean, it really was. With Bill Murray going follow what's his name? Richard Dreyfuss on vacation and just ruining his vacation, and that really was a good movie. That was a good movie.
Not lose his cool the whole time.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in forever too. I probably haven't seen it in 20 years myself, to tell you the truth. But yes, I do remember it. I went to sit down in movie theaters, believe it or not. When I was on the cruise ship, I went to see it at the movie theater. I tell you short, you know who went to see that movie with me? My room steward came to see that movie with me when I used to work on the cruise ship. And they had this little foreign guy who used to come and clean my room. And one day I felt nice. I said, "Hey, look, I'm going to see a movie. I'm going to the movie." I said, "You want to come with me to the mall?" Because I bring him to the mall. You know, he never got to go off the ship, and he would come clean our rooms and all. And I said, "I'll bring you to the movie," and brought him to the movie. I even treated him, I think.
Did he like the movie?
I don't think he got it.
It was kind of a
movie.
I don't think he got it. And then after that, he wanted me to drop him off at this strange. He said, "Oh, can you drop me off here?" It was like a strange, like bad area of town where I guess those room stewards would go to the bar. And I was driving down that area. You sure you want to be dropped off here? Oh yeah.
Let the man have some fun that he actually understands.
Yeah, I forced him to come to a movie.
Absolutely.
My little buddy, come to the movie. It wasn't a date. No, don't get me wrong. I'm a married man. It wasn't a date. Me and my room steward didn't go on a date together. Okay, it was just Hey, I was just being nice. I said, man, you never get off the ship. You want to come? And little did I know you just wanted to go to the bar and get drunk.
It was a date. It's not your fault that you didn't want to go to the second part of the date.
Yeah.
I didn't take the invitation. I know. I stood him up. I said, no, you were kind of lousy in the movie theater. You didn't enjoy my company. I don't want to hang with you in the bar now.
Honestly, it's nice that he gave it a try in the first place.
Right. There you go.
He attended the first part of the date.
Yeah. It was a nice little trip. In fact, I had a couple of people. No, it wasn't just me and him. I think I brought my friend Waylon, who did it drive. He came to the movies too. It was like a triple date.
Oh wow!
I don't think he enjoyed the movie though. It was like I don't think he laughed once. Like he probably said, movie
Aaron's about me at movies too.
Yeah. Oh, you know, Harold, how you say you hear a song and you get all emotional, and then you look over and somebody's what? I do that with movies. I've shown him so many movies. I'm like, you're gonna love this movie, and then like I'm cracking up, and he's just like this the whole time, and I'm just like, what?
I know.
Wait, all right. I should say this, but one of my daughter's friends, he used to come. Oh man, I hope they aren't watching. But anyway, so I brought like my daughter's friend. They had. I'm not gonna name what his name is, but he's a nice guy. But he was kind of like. So we brought him to see the movie Elf with us. Okay. So it was like me and my daughter, my wife, and him, because he'd come to the races all the time, and he's friends with. I know his parents, and so we brought him one time. But he's like this guy. He's kind of like he can't keep his mind on the movie. Like a movie. Maybe he had attention deficit or something like that. So man, we're watching Elf. And we're all laughing. This is great. We never saw it before. And when you first see that movie, it's really a funny movie, especially when it first came out. Now it's kind of, man, I watch it too much. So, man, we're all watching. And then when I get out, we go eat lunch or something. I said, man, that was a good movie, huh? That was great. He said, I don't know. I said, I was just staring. I didn't know what was going on. My mind, I couldn't concentrate on the movie. He said, I didn't know what was going on. The movie lost me. He said, I couldn't keep up with it. I'm like, man, it's Elf. It's not.
It's just like a dumb slap.
but he's a nice guy. He got married. He's a good guy.
You can be nice and still not understand Elf, I guess.
Absolutely. Because you know what? Everybody's different, and everybody's minds work differently.
100%. And maybe he wasn't into it. And maybe he wasn't in. Maybe he said, this is lame. I don't like this silliness.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like this silly notion of him being an elf.
There are definite movies where my brain does check out, and I'm like halfway through the movie, and I'm like, oh, wait a second. Like
that happened to me many a time.
I missed it.
And if I have a hard head too, if I don't like a movie, like let's say I have to go see a movie and I don't want to see it, no matter how good it is, like my mindset's gonna be this sucks, this stupid. And then 10 years later, I watch the movie and say, man, that was good. I should have had a bad attitude when I went to see it the first time. But I could make myself love a movie too. Like I get so hyped up, I can make myself love a movie. Like, oh, this is going to be the greatest, and then you're watching it, and you rewatch, and you say, wait, that wasn't too good, because in your mind you want to build it up to more what it is.
Yeah,
that happens a lot to me. Yeah, that happened to me. You know, a movie that happened to me, Bonfire of the Vanities. That happened to me for that movie. It's a long time ago.
Can you give us a little bit of info on
it? That was the novel was so everybody loved the novel. I never read the novel, so I went to see the movie. And I'm building it up in my mind, like, oh yeah, this is great. And then I got out the movie theater, and somebody who worked in the cruise ship with me asked me, hey Howard, how was that movie? Oh, it was fantastic. Man, that last scene was just mind blowing. That was so awesome. And then that's before you read the reviews online. Then whenever I started reading the review, everybody said, this is the worst movie. This is the bomb of the year. I said it was good. Oh.
What was it? Bonfire of the Manatees?
Vanities. Bonfire of the Vanities with Tom Hanks.
Oh.
I think Tom Hanks was in it. And Morgan Freeman. And what's her name? Don Johnson's ex-wife. I forgot what her name was. But anyway. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Bonfire of the Bandits. That was like in the late 80s. That was like late 80s kind of movie, you know. All right, let's go back to Watch Party. Whew.
And then we
Anybody still a terrible movie. Hey, Krista. Melanie Griffin, that's it. Thank you, Krista. You were telling me I had bad taste in 1989. You're telling me it was a bad movie.
Erin, can we do Watch Party? Can we do Ramona's Girls Treasures real quick?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know we had it.
Oh, hell yeah, we can.
Well, you were too busy doing sweeps before the show, and you didn't see my
I wasn't doing no sweeps. I was getting ready for my I was watching NASCAR actually. All right. If I'd have known, I would have advertised it. I didn't know.
We didn't know that early. It was only like right before the show.
Oh, okay. All right. Melody Griffin. All right, we get it. Melody Griffin. We know. Melody Griffin. All right. I don't like Melody Griffin. I think the story was like she was like rich and she ran over a black person. It was just a weird movie. It wasn't very good. And Morgan Freeman was like the judge, and Tom Hanks was. It's just not a good movie.
Yeah, that
the novel was. I mean, everybody went crazy for the novel. It's one of them. All right. Anyway, that's Elf was better.
Oh,
and so was. What about Bob? What about Bob?
Okay.
Yeah, and after that, I never brought my cabin steward.
Can I?
What?
Yes.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna talk about Melanie Griffith, you gotta talk about Cecil B. Demented.
Which one?
Cecil B. Demented.
It's a
John Waters.
Oh, with Melanie Griffin.
John Waters movie.
Yeah, I don't like Melanie Griffin. Tell you the truth. Nah. All right, let's move on. Let's do Girls Treasure.
All right.
All right. Is it on there still?
Oh,
been so long. Maybe it's not on there no more.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Roll it.
It's there.
Hey, here it is. Okay.
Girls Treasures.
Girls Treasures. In case you forgot, that's why it's called this. So the first thing in the Girls Treasures is these nails that I'm going to reapply because I'm missing two, and I've been self-conscious the whole show. So here they are. I'm going to glue them on as soon as we're done with this.
Awesome.
The next thing in the Girls Treasures box today, Ken Shredface Frog.
Whoa! Where you got?
Look at that.
And also, it squeaks. Hold on. It not well.
Did Ken Shred? Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie.
Don't be squeaking that around. Did Ken Treadway send you that?
Well, he sent it to Clownvis, and then he sends Clownvis all those frogs.
Right. Oh, you made a purchase of some Clownvis?
The next thing.
Okay.
Girls Treasures happen.
The next thing in the box might answer your question, because the next thing in the Girls Treasure box is this beautiful.
Wow, cute.
I'm so glad y'all bought that.
Yes, and our child doesn't. The kid likes the frog a lot more, but the cats love Clownvis.
Okay, are you ready for the last item?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I don't think you are.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. Is this what I think it is?
I was wondering about this.
Our baby blue hair.
Oh my goodness!
There they are.
Hey.
So, did you buy one for Allison? You bought one for yourself?
No, it's
No,
just
these
one.
are
They were
going-
too expensive to buy two.
Oh, wow.
They're
So this
going-
is Allison's pair of. This is Allison's gift.
And they are. I think that it is going to be used in the least offensive way possible. You know, not as a thong. So, I'm so
really
glad.
good,
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
like,
It's
this
the
went to the best
perfect person.
person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
God King
Yeah,
Treyway
can you show
did it
Anna
in
Way?
this.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, look at them. Are so
Allison.
Oh my goodness.
They're so cute.
Allison, they're still blue and red and have Harold's face.
There you go, Allison. I'm so happy. You're gonna get you. I was, you know, what? I think it was yesterday. Maybe Friday. I'm sorry. It must have been Friday. I was walking, checking the package, and I said, "I wonder what happened to that Harold Dufresne thong. I never heard anything else. I wonder if that ever came through because I know everybody else got other prizes. I'm like, did they ever got it?
I received it like 2 days ago, but I had decided to save it for this moment.
Thank God. Thank God somebody degenerate did not win that.
Yeah, I know. This is the best person who could win that.
Oh, can you imagine if Mother Teresa would have won that? Can you imagine if Mother Teresa would have won that?
Perfect.
Thanks, Harold.
Thank you, Allison Perry. Thank you for putting it to good use.
Yeah.
A muscle shirt
Yeah.
crap. And thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Because I could not imagine if Mike would have won that. Mike Hayward. I mean, that would have been horrible.
I gotta make Mike's song. I know what song I'm gonna do. It's baby. Oh,
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know the song, or you want to keep it a secret?
Keep it a secret.
Angela wants to keep it.
Yeah,
a secret.
let's surprise.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it a secret. I want to know. You can tell me off there. You can tell me
Hey,
off there.
Mike almost came over tonight because he's in town. But
I know.
Aw,
I know.
cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
he would have
It's a nice
swore up
boy.
with it.
All righty.
Ramona?
All right. That's hot.
I know. A little
I was wondering about that too. I was wondering when I was just thinking about that Friday. I'm glad y'all brought it up because I forgot to write it down. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Happy. I'm glad y'all got that Clownless style. You know, I got the original. When Clownless first came on the air, I have the original one that he came up with.
I remember
early.
seeing that at like a show or something.
Yeah, that was the ones he had left over somewhere in a closet somewhere, and he sold them at right at the beginning of.
He always had great merch.
Yeah,
he had great merch back then and now. Yeah.
Well, maybe he takes lessons from Kiss.
Oh,
Maybe he
that's
likes
it.
to sell a lot of merch.
Oh.
But Clownless cares for his fans. He gives you quality. Unlike Kiss, who will put their name on anything.
Yes.
You know,
So true.
Kiss will
No integrity.
Anything out there.
Yeah.
Now, when Clownless has a 900 number to hear the latest Clownless news, and you got to call for $2 a minute, and to hear what his tour dates are, then I'll have a change of opinion.
Sure, he has a free hotline that's not updated.
Yeah,
But
that's not updated. Who put that on there? I forgot who
that's
put
Allison.
that.
Yeah, thank you, Allison.
Yeah, somebody said they called the Squeeb hotline with the same message. It's like going to a time machine. Still the same message from also, because of everybody's still waiting for that Squeeb Sunday night show. The only Sunday night show they have is
He said, I think like the storyline is that Squeeb doesn't know what Sundays are.
Oh, that
I
makes
was
sense.
like, good job writing that one off.
I don't know what day Sundays are either. So
Yeah,
we're all in the same boat. Good chance y'all remind me.
I know.
Harold, it's Sunday. You ready for the show? Wait, today's Sunday? Oh, you talking about? I thought it was Saturday. All right. Oh, all right. Whew. All right. Let's I'm gonna have to order me one of those. Wear that around the house.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get you one too.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just a joke. It's okay. It's okay. I'm waiting for the Mr. Muscles version. I'm good.
Yeah, it'll be bright yellow.
Yeah.
All righty. Let's do another round of Let's do another round. Oh, what a great surprise. I told you we'd have surprises on the show. Never lets me down. Somebody has a surprise.
Yeah,
thank you. Oh, thank you, Ramona, for showing us your girls' treasures tonight.
Yes.
We do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, do appreciate it. Anytime you want to open up that treasure box, please just have at it.
You know I ain't shy. I always
That's right. All righty. Let's move on to watch party. This is a leftover from Harold Dufresne from last week. No, last week. Or maybe the week before. It's a leftover.
Grandpa?
No, it's not a grandpa. So it must have been before that. Yeah. Must have been before that. This is a Campbell's soup one. Manhandlers. Alrighty. Manly.
A man can pile up a roaring appetite this way.
How do you handle a hungry man? The manhandlers.
One of the manhandlers is Campbell's beef soup, a sturdy soup with whole grain barley, bites of beef, and lots of vegetables. Mm-hmm. Good.
The manhandlers.
All righty. Now,
can we
go back one more time?
We just wanted to see the soup varieties one more time.
Yeah, I saw that. I wanted to pause that too.
Yeah,
I saw
there
that
was
too.
one that was called like Scotch.
100%. That's what I wanted to see too. When I was looking at it, I said, "Wait, what was that?"
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I should have stopped it. I should have. All right, let's go.
A man can pile up a roaring appetite this way.
How do you handle a hungry man? The manhandlers.
The manhandler.
Split pea. Scotch broth.
I never heard of Scotch broth before. Never heard of that soup.
Scotch broth soup. Scotch broth is a filling soup originating in Scotland. The principal ingredients are usually barley, stewing or braising cuts of lamb, mutton, or beef, root vegetables, and dried pulses.
Wow.
And leeks are often added shortly before serving to preserve their texture.
I don't think this has lamb in it.
I don't
know. Noodles and ground beef. I never had that one either.
This is interesting. Yeah.
Oh,
and just beef.
Well, they love that barley. Look at that. Vegetables and barley. They love that barley.
It's
a sturdy soup with whole grain barley.
Whole grain barley.
I want that bowl that had like the can of soup around the side.
I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm a lumberjack like that guy, well, I'm assuming he is,
He's certainly cutting a lot of wood.
Yeah, he's cutting a lot of wood, working up an appetite. And I'm sure he gets inside. He's like, man, I'm hungry. I've been working all day. I got some Campbell's soup for you. Really? Campbell's soup? Can't even be homemade soup? Gotta be Campbell's? I got some bread with it.
Scotch broth, your favorite.
Scotch broth. Beef and barley. I don't even know what barley is.
Split pea.
Split pea. Got beef and noodles.
I know. Imagine one, like, really?
Oh, well. I don't think that would fill up a man handler.
Oh,
I don't think so.
That is not how you handle a now. Me, yeah. Oh, I got some Campbell. Oh boy, I didn't do nothing all day. That is good. All I did was sat on the computer and didn't do nothing. Now, lumberjack, no. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
You know what the lumberjack needs? You got to send him to that Golden Corral shrimp ad.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Now that's a meal.
Yes.
Or make him at least a manwich.
Manhandler.
Make a manwich. It's not just a sandwich. A sandwich is a sandwich, but a manwich is a manwich.
No.
I think I'd rather have a sandwich.
A chicken sandwich with manwich, perhaps.
I think I'd rather a sandwich than a manwich. To tell you the truth.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially a good sandwich.
A nice prosciutto and fresh mozzarella with red roasted peppers. How's that?
Nice Italian sandwich with some.
A hoagie.
Oh
any
yeah,
day.
roast
Oh,
beef.
yeah.
Give me a roast beef sandwich. A big thing of roast beef.
How
with some-
about
with some
Mr.
Swiss.
Flexman's song?
Oh, look at that.
No, I'll take a manwich instead of that Angela.
Yeah.
I don't want that kind of sandwich. Thank you.
The audience is so shocked.
I would be too.
That hair looks so
I know.
weird.
It looks beautiful.
All right. Vicky.
Really?
Oh, Vicky's in the chat now. I found out something about Vicky. And I did not know this about Vicky. I don't have to table it no more. I heard been mentioned.
Okay,
this.
you got it. Do it.
Oh.
Vicky is a big, and I did not know this, a very big Cheap Trick fan.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
really?
How fun.
Very, and she lives in Rockford, and I was going to go to Rockford. So next time I've talked to her, I'm going to go visit, if I'm in that area again, hopefully, one day, I'm going to go visit Vicky, and she's going to show me the sites, or the Cheap Trick sites, because I'm a
That's
big
awesome.
Cheap Trick fan myself. So Vicky's going to show me around where Rick Nielsen lived, and we're going to go stalk him, and we're going to go to Bunny Carlos's house and eat some Scotch soup and all kind of fun stuff we're going to do.
Scotch broth for Harold.
Binoculars in the can of soup. Hey, man.
Yeah. And
I'll
Vicky turned.
I'm gonna have Flotchgate.
Oh.
If you want,
And I'm gonna and Vicky turned me on to original Cheap Trick Zeno's new band too. So I appreciate that, Vic. It was very very weird finding out somebody likes Cheap Trick like
I know.
and,
Not a lot of other people like.
and she's a big fan of the Doctor's album. So you know if somebody knows the Doctor album, you know they're a true Cheap Trick fan. And her favorite song is "Kiss Me Red."
Wow. Well, I'm so glad we know Vicky's whole every.
I just wanted to pass it on. It's off the table now. We can move on. All right, Erin, here's
Vicky's my mom's cousin.
Wow.
No.
I know. It's a classic Angelo.
You never know if Angelo's telling the truth or not. That's the problem with Angelo.
Hey.
All right. What are you trying to say?
I'm so sorry. I just said Harold 5 times. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I hate when I talk over people on this show, and I'll say it every once in a while. Harold, I used to think I didn't like Cheap Trick, but I think I was just being a hater, and I only know 2 songs. If you had to tell me one album to listen to give it a chance, what would it be?
If you want to hear Cheap Trick, are you looking for hits or are you just looking for a taste?
What you think is like the best body of work of Cheap Trick?
They're so diverse. They're very diverse. They're very diverse. They were different in the 80s and they were in the 90s. They were different in the 90s and they were in the 2000s. But if you really want to hear what I think, myself personally, it might not be my favorite album, but what I think it's accessible but it's their true, what they were was the original Cheap Trick album. Cheap Trick self-titled. The first album.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, that album is very good. It's maybe a little dated, but there's some awesome songs. It's not dated like oh man, this sounds like the 50s. It's not dated like that. It's a very good classic rock album. It's songs you won't hear that you won't recognize because they weren't us Cheap Trick fans knows every song on there,
Yeah.
But I think you get a good taste. And I'm telling you, like Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School and that song and there's so many good songs on there.
It's a weird song, man.
I love that.
It's Daddy Should Have Stayed in High School because it's a song about a creep who hangs around schoolyards.
Oh no!
Trying to pick up little young underage girl, and it's a dark song, but it's a dark song, but it's a good song.
Yeah,
and,
I've been through it. It's just a funny. It's like out of context. It's a very weird name, and you're like, this is the one song that I can think of right now that you should.
Well, I mean, it's not. I'm just because I like how it. I like the way it flows into the rest of the album.
I absolutely respect your opinion on that.
And let me tell you, one of my favorite songs
Yeah.
And this one has, this would be, I'm just looking at the tracks right now. They have He's a Whore, which is fantastic.
These provocative titles.
It's about a man whore. All right. And but it is very, and I love it because I love that song because when I went to see Cheap Trick in 1984 at the World's Fair in New Orleans, and they were practicing, and the song they practiced was He's a Whore. So that all these families walking around and they're playing He's a Whore out. And they have Old Candy about well, it's supposed to be about a girl who killed herself, but it's Candy. And come to find out, if you read the real story, it's one of their friends. He used to be a photographer for Cheap Trick, and they called him Candy. And he killed himself. So it's a song about him, about suicide. There's a lot of it's a very good album. It's a very good. Cry is good. Hello Kitties is awesome. That's the album, Ramona. If you're asking me, that's the album. This ain't Cheap Trick talk. I don't know. Budokan is I don't know. I Ramona, go with my suggestion.
I asked Harold, and I'm gonna go with your suggestion.
Yeah, go with my suggestion.
What is your suggestion? Final answer?
Budokan is too many hits. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with hits, and they got
the first one. I'll listen to that one.
Yeah, and that has "I Want You to Want Me" and all that. But I really think the to me, the first album is
okay.
Awesome.
I'm gonna listen to it, and you know what? Budokan is live, right? I like a studio recording.
Any album is good.
Yes.
I even like the crappy '80s.
Suggestion, Harold.
I like the '80s. The Doctor, when they became all sync, it's not this. But
I love that. Sometimes a band's best material is when they're changing.
Oh, and they have one of my favorite songs on there on that album is It's Only Love. I told that to Vicky. I love that song. It's Only Love. It's Only Love. It's a really good song. I don't want to do Cheap Trick chat, but I could talk about Cheap Trick forever. But I could do a Cheap Trick. Me and Vicky's going to do a Cheap Trick podcast one day.
That's hard to say. Say that 5 times fast.
I know.
Cheap
What's
Trick
that?
chat.
Cheap Trick podcast? Cheap Trick.
No, just Cheap Trick chat.
Oh, Cheap Trick chat. Cheap Trick chat. Cheap Trick chat. Cheap Trick chat.
Yeah.
Cheap Trick chat. And I love Rick Nielsen. One time I had Rick Nielsen back in the 80s. That was an 84 World's Fair. I had my airbrush Cheap Trick shirt, my one-on-one album cover. And Rick Nielsen was outside, and he came, and we saw him. Hey, Rick. And he tells me, hey, man, I like your shirt. I said, thank you. So during the concert, and this is a true story. True story. I'm like sitting maybe 10th row. I mean, I don't remember exactly, but it was about the 10th row. And Rick Nielsen looks at me, and he points at me because I guess he remembered my shirt, and he pointed at me, and he threw a pick. He flicked that pick right to me, and that pick flew right to me. It was amazing. It was like I didn't catch it, but I missed it, and it fell to the ground. But it was amazing. He pointed to me, and he flicked that pick, and I missed it. I didn't have robotic features back then, and I couldn't slow down.
Yeah, you can do it here.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's memory. It looked like a movie in your mind. You know?
And it was a good album. That is a good album. But we could, like I said, we could do cheap trick chat all night, but let's don't do it. But I just wanted to bring that up.
It is why I wanted your recommendation. So even though we got off track, I'm glad.
Yeah, listen to it. I think, and that one, Ramona, I think it wasn't commercialized a lot. So you have a lot of their song, a band, they have their first album, and then they say, well, we got to be a little bit more accessible. So let's be a little. This one is their stuff that they were working on before they made their album. So a lot of it, and that one has a little touch of punk, a little bit. And I'll tell you one more thing about Cheap Trick. I'm too excited now. One thing about like you say Foreigner, and people say, I mean, they're okay. You act like, you act modern musician, Foreigner. Yeah, they're okay. But you act like Cheap Trick, if you ask a punk band like Ramones, who you like? Oh, I love the Cheap Trick. You act like the Green Day. Oh, I love Cheap Trick when I was young. You ask a lot of these bands, and a lot of people always go back to the Cheap Trick. Oh, Cheap Trick was great. Cheap Trick. You hear Cheap Trick mentioned a lot in those, in those things, because they had a lot of influence on a lot of these bands, like the punk, like Green Day, and all these other. Reach Out is is from the movie Heavy Metal, and I love Reach Out. It's from the movie Heavy Metal. Bum, 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 bum.
Sounds like Peter Gunn.
It's kind of like that. The rumor is that the bass player at the time, Pete, forgot what his last name is, wrote that song, and Robin Zander stole it, who's his lead singer. But I don't believe it. I believe Robin Zander and Rick Nielsen wrote that song. I do not believe Pete. Okay. Reach out and take it. Reach out and take it. I love that song. Thank you for asking. That is a killer track. I love Reach Out. I would love to see them play it live. There's so many good songs they do that It's Only Love. Yeah, they did use them sign language. Love and they used the sign language for It's Only Love for the video. So yeah, it's very good. All right. All right.
Thank you for all of that. We love
all right.
We love a passionate boy.
Yes.
I'm a big Cheap Trick fan. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm a Cheap Trick fan. I'm a Cheap Trick fan. All right, let's move on to a little Erin leftover.
Yay.
And I'm curious, Ramona, if you do listen to it. I'm curious to know your opinion.
Listen to it.
She'll report back.
All
I
right.
listened to the other album, and we never talked about it. I got to remember which one it was.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's see. This is a Miracle Whip from 1995.
Oh.
This is yours, Erin. Don't be surprised. This is yours. I hope you remember it. This is a leftover. Like a bad sandwich made with Miracle Whip.
My name's Jack Holiday. I had Frankie Malone on 24-hour surveillance. I was getting hungry, so I sent my partner out for a sandwich.
How's our boy?
Our boy was ready to eat, and so was I. Roasted turkey on Russian rye with a smooth layer of Miracle Whip. Trouble was, the only thing in sight was mayo, but it had no kick.
Happy New Holiday. Anything for you.
Yeah. Now I had a sandwich that'd make a grown man weep, which is what I wanted to do to Malone. With a third less fat than mayo and a tangy zip, nothing makes a sandwich like Miracle Whip.
Hey, she looks familiar. What do you think? It's Anna. What? Hey, what are you doing? Wait, hold on. Wait, Jack!
Cliffhanger.
Do we get the part 2?
Hey,
Who's Annie?
Recognize that guy?
What?
You guys recognize that guy? He was on that rip-off with children's show. The guy who was on the couch talking to that puppet of dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just want to know who Annie was. Was that his wife? Was that his partner?
I'm just like mad that he made that whole big deal, made the guy literally pull out a jar of Miracle Whip in his car. And then he didn't even eat any of that sandwich. Like, he didn't eat any of that Miracle Whip.
Well, he saw Annie. What the hell's going on with this Annie? Is that his wife? Is that his daughter? Is that
He's so invested in this stupid Miracle Whip drama.
No, Erin, how can you make us hang?
Come on. It's impulsive.
Oh my God. I gotta know.
We'll never know.
Never know. I don't know. They might have a part 2. I didn't look that far.
That's how we make everyone tune in.
I'll tell you, it really made me want a sandwich. Holy crap, that sandwich looks so good.
I tell you what, if they would have gave me a sandwich with Miracle Whip, then I would have ate that sandwich.
I can't lie to you. I totally bought another container of Miracle Whip after that. We have 3 different. Yeah, we have 3 different types of mayonnaise in our fridge. Like we just like different types. Like different things.
So now you're a Miracle Whip.
No, we
Yeah.
have 3. We're just mayonnaise people.
Well, yeah, I don't only eat Miracle Whip, but I do now. Like, especially if I run out of the Kewpie mayo, the Japanese mayo, I'll be like, all right, I'll use Miracle Whip because that's like that's kind of why I got it because it's like
It's a
a
little
good, like a
diff.
halfway point. It's so sweet though. It's not good on its own. It's gross.
Yeah, it has to be with something.
Yeah.
Gotta put it with something spicy.
Yeah, good then.
This commercial is so bogus. Here's another. I don't know if this is part 2 or if this is what it is, but watch this. This is a bogus.
Frankie Malone took me to Morocco, and all I wanted was something I'd never find.
Holiday, you hungry?
But there it was. Rare roast beef, crusty sourdough. Perfect. Except for the mayo. No guts. It needed a cold slap of Miracle Whip.
You like?
Yeah. With a third less fat than mayo and a tangy zip. Nothing makes a sandwich like Miracle Whip. Wait. How did you know?
Beautiful lady. Eyes blue like sea.
Any?
Come
on.
I'm gonna throw out the Miracle Whip in my fridge. Never mind.
Angelo.
It's like.
What's that, Ramona?
Who's gonna go first? Okay, I'll go. Angelo, I just want to say because you brought that show, I actually now you jogged my memory. I used to watch that show a lot. Isn't Bobcat Goldthwait was the voice of the stuffed animal?
Oh my God, that's right. What was that show? It had hit the road.
Unhappy Ever After.
Oh yes.
Sorry, Erin.
No, it's all coming back to me now too. I remember.
Bobcat's still relevant, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
He's still doing stuff.
Bobcat is wild, and he makes wild stuff sometimes. He made that God Bless America, I think it was called, or something like that. Whatever the one with Joe Murray, it was like crazy.
Yeah. Here you go.
I stopped off at Sid's Deli to talk shop with Special Agent Erin Clark. But all I wanted was food, bologna, and fresh eggs with a kick of Miracle Whip.
Real? Miracle Whip's Detective Sunday style.
Annie knew just what it took to drive a sandwich wild. With a third less fat than mayo and that tangy zip, nothing makes a sandwich like Miracle Whip.
Jack?
Sorry,
Oh, I thought you were alone.
it wasn't how it looked, but it didn't look good.
Who was that?
A friend, I hope.
All right. You know what? I about had enough of that, Annie. I about had enough of that, Frank.
It's the rhyming. The rhyming.
I about had enough. I don't even want to care about how. I don't think this story's ever going to end. Tell you the truth.
I know.
What could be the ending? They get married, him and Annie, and they're having sandwiches at their reception.
That's good. That's a good. It's a better ending than there would be. There's no cohesive storyline.
Yeah. You should have been
I know that'd be my last one. You know, they
Finish
go
the
to the
series
movie. Yeah, they go to the movie. See what about Bob, and then at the wedding reception, they have a little Miracle Whip, and he said, "No wedding of mine's gonna have just regular mayonnaise when they're sandwiches."
They get to the catering company and they see mayonnaise. Like, no,
Don't get to this. I need to put it in my mayonnaise.
Slam down the can of Miracle Whip.
I know, destroy the other mayonnaise.
Yeah, dude just wanted to flex they had Miracle Whip. Oh. All right.
Let's wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up, but we have one more. We have a Gene left over.
Yay.
Okay. And let me load it up. And I still have leftover from this leftover.
Oh, well, you could do them technically.
It's getting kind of late.
No, we have plenty of episodes to do leftovers.
Yeah, and I gotta be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I gotta be up at 5.
Luckily, it's not a it's not a very intense, active thing you have to go do.
No. My wife said they're gonna put me to sleep. My wife said, "Man, she said that won't be hard. You're gonna fall asleep before you don't even need to use nothing on you. You're gonna fall asleep, right? You're gonna just.
I know,
lay
right?
down.
Just tell you to close your eyes. You're gonna fall asleep before they do the anesthesia.
All right, here's the Gene leftover, and then we'll save the other leftovers for another day.
All right. I have no memory of this. I can't wait to see.
I hope there isn't a sequel. I can't take another sequel.
I know. That was so much time invested in Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
Pass the butter, please, Vicky. Vicky, the butter. Thank you. Hey, what's going on?
It's a crown, love. I switched from butter to imperial margarine.
You mean this is margarine?
Not just any margarine, imperial margarine. Once you taste it, you'll agree.
Sure tastes like butter.
Man, people back then were so upset about stuff.
Right? Wait, you switched?
What?
I know, they're all like waiting to see what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I know. The butter, please. Like,
I mean, they were so upset with you know, the coffee and butter and mayonnaise and.
I saw like a suggested post on Instagram, and it was like a comedian doing a bit about how in the coffee commercials they used to like want to beat their wives because the coffee was bad, and I was like, oh
It's
yeah,
true,
we
yeah.
talked about that.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes.
The Maxwell man in the.
Yeah, they were very, very picky about their stuff, those men in the 50s. I don't know what it was, you know, like very. I guess that was the mentality back then, you know. Hey, I work.
Yes.
You know, I work. I come home. I want some butter. You got margarine?
I want top of the line butter.
At least I got a crown.
Right? Well, that's the only reason it worked.
Be lucky.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, they were very picky about their stuff, about their soups and their sandwiches and their coffees and their me man, you woman, you make me a coffee.
Oh my god.
That's how the commercials were. That's how the commercials were.
That's gonna be my next hit single.
Me man, you woman, make me coffee in the morning.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's this crap? Tastes like hell. I don't think so.
Thank you. Thanks for all the material. Maybe I'll really do it. I say something like this every episode, so.
Oh well. All right, gang. All right. So that was Unhappily. What was that name of the show, Angelo? You sent me a link.
Unhappily Ever After.
That was Nikki Cox, right?
Yeah.
Nikki
oh
Cox
my
was in
God, iconic. I can't believe I forgot about this show.
Yep. Nikki Cox was like the
I
Kelly
sent,
Bundy
I sent
kind
you
of.
all the links to the show because they have all the episodes on YouTube.
Yeah. That was a 90s show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
can't
my
watch
God,
it.
I was little.
Yeah, can't watch it. I'm not a 90s man.
Oh my God. You watch no 90s, man.
I could watch it. I'm just joking.
You're not gonna watch that 90s show?
Oh no! I saw the commercial for that. Oh my God. The parents look the same from the 70s show, isn't it?
Dude, that's what I did.
Really?
It's like whenever I see because I saw a news article that says 90s show renewed for season 2.
Yeah.
They don't show the cast, they show the two old people.
Yeah, and they look identical.
They do. They look 100% the same. It's like, man, what happened? They were in the 70s and got to the 90s. What, did they age?
No.
That's 20 years.
Sleeping in like little Ziploc containers or something.
That does not look like my type of show. I'm sorry. That 90s show does not look like something I would enjoy. I'll put it that way. It looks.
Yeah, I agree.
It looks horrible.
It does look horrible. I agree, Harold.
Yeah.
You're too good for that 90s show.
Yeah, I am too good. Smoking in the basement. They were smoking in the basement, and getting high, and then saying stupid stuff like 90s related. Like, I don't even know what they were referring to. Tell you
I know.
Truth.
And stalking and objectifying women constantly.
Well, it was a 90.
No, that was the 70s.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took place in the 90s, and I guess it's the kids of the kids. The kids from the kids of the kids.
On that 70s show, yeah.
I never watched the 70s
They're
show.
probably on there as the parents.
I think we've already talked about it more than I wanted to pay attention
Yeah,
to
I
it.
never watched the 70s show. Y'all were fans of the 70s show?
Look at the pretty.
That's all right.
Look at that.
Aww.
Yeah, I was never a
watched
fan of that.
of it, but I never.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. All righty. If this gets done, we may have y'all a new music video one day, pretty soon. Maybe not pretty soon. It's gonna take a little while to do.
Yeah, but you're in the wheels are turning.
Yeah, the wheels are turning. We're gonna do a few things. We have a few things on board. Hopefully Wednesday we'll see the conclusion of. I talked to my grandson, and he's putting together the conclusion of the Mr. Muscles and Johnny saga. Well, actually, it's a Johnny saga. It's not Mr. Muscles, but it's the Johnny saga. So we might have that Wednesday night. Hopefully that's going to be done. And
my grandson just always is in the right place at the right time.
He is.
Oh.
He is. And
Don't sneak out like those guys looking for Annie.
Yeah, well, he must. Yeah, I hope he brought the Miracle Whip whenever
Yeah,
he goes
right.
Yeah, I hope he brings the Miracle Whip. For his sandwich.
Only way.
And then so yeah, we'll do that. And then, next Sunday, and somebody asked me this. Are we going to be doing a show next time? I said, yeah, why? They said, well, it's the Super Bowl. I said, well,
hell yeah,
don't bother me. But you know what they told me? But isn't that your busiest night for sweepstakes? And I said, oh, you're right. But I said, by 8:30, all the sweeps are usually finished by that time.
Well, keep an eye. We'll play it by ear, and if you need to go on later or something, we can.
Yeah, I'm usually 8:30. That's the sweeps are finished. That's towards the end of the football game, 8:30. And I don't have no interest in watching. Teresa, I would love to do a quick yay and nay, but I really I gotta end
you gotta
it
go to
because I got to wake up early in the morning for my thing. So I really would. It's already almost 2 hours as it is. We'll do a quick yay and nay on Wednesday. And then so we have that coming up. Super Bowl, we're gonna do a show for sure. We ain't skipping nothing for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's not. You're not flying anywhere.
The Super Bowl should skip the Super Bowl for us, and they should move Super Bowl Sunday to Monday.
Yeah.
How you like that, NFL?
How you like that?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. Commissioner of NFL, I forget what your name is. I'm gonna have a call with you in the morning.
You listen here.
This is our spot. You move to Monday. Have it on Saturday, your Super Bowl. You know what? I'm going to tell you a little joke. I don't call it the Super Bowl. I call the Super Bowl the Stupid Bowl.
Ooh, sick burn.
Now show them.
You're going to shut us down, Harold.
Now show them. Stupid Bowl and Kiss. You're all gonna.
Wow.
You know what I think of Kiss? Kiss. You know what it stands for? Kiss Harold Dufresne's butt. That's what I think.
That was even better than the last one.
I know. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
You don't want to get Harold Dufresne's bad side.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Whew. You're right. I'm going to put down all of them. Gene Simmons, you don't know what you're dealing with over here.
Oh my God!
I have a feeling you even mentioned Gene Simmons' name. His lawyers are on you. Probably going to cease and desist tomorrow.
I know we're going to get this episode taken down.
Saying the word.
It would be like Gene Simmons' lawyers could be writing, "Dear Mr. Dufresne, you violated. You cannot even say the word kiss.
Right.
What about I want to say I kiss? What about I say I want to kiss my wife? Nope, you're not allowed. You have to say something.
There has to be a certain amount of pause
yeah.
between the words. If kiss is too isolated, they get you.
Yeah. And they're gonna say, and we heard you attempt to sing "Dr. Love," and that deserves to be taken down right anyway, right there. So, all right, gang. We'll be back Wednesday night, and we'll have another great show. So I appreciate everybody watching again. We had a good number of people watching again. We do appreciate it. People coming in and out, and we do appreciate it. No, Steve, you can watch the game, but it'll be a blowout anyway. So you can
put us on in the background.
Yeah, it'll be a blowout. What are you gonna care? Guess what? A team's gonna win, a team's gonna lose, and next year in 2 weeks we'll forget who won.
That's that.
But we won't forget the after show chat and what happens with Mr. Johnny. right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Who
Oh,
cares?
God.
It's $2 billion. It's millionaires versus millionaires playing in a stupid bowl. So what difference does it make? It's millionaires.
Amen.
That is very true.
Yeah, and they're playing in a bowl. Why not playing in a taco?
Yeah. They should be playing in a toilet bowl. They should be
Yeah.
paying us to watch. They should be paying us to watch.
All right, Harold, you better turn this off before you go off the chain.
I'm going to get everything taken out.
Spicy.
It's true. Millionaires versus millionaires, and we're supposed to care who wins.
I think
it's a bunch of millionaires. Tom Brady retires. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. Now my checkout person I like at the supermarket retires. Yeah, I care. Okay?
Yeah.
Because they check me out every day. And now I want to see their smiley faces when I go over there.
Yeah.
That I care about.
Okay, snack time.
Get down, Redbud. You need to cool it.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I need to go to bed. My
You do need to
blood
go to
pressure,
bed. Yeah, you
my
gotta
heartbeat's going to be up high. I'm going to be dreaming of robot throwing footballs to myself and all kind of stuff to go to sleep tonight. I was tired before this. Now I'm pumped. All right, gang. Good night. We'll see you all Wednesday night. Hopefully they won't pull out that scope and I won't talk like Mr. Muscles on Wednesday.
No. Yeah. Good luck tomorrow, Harold.
Lose my singing voice. Lose my singing voice.
No. Maybe it'll just make it even better.
Maybe so. All right, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna come back with a beautiful voice. All right, good.
Oh my God. I'm so
All right, no, go ahead, Ramona. You will what?
I said, Harold, I'll light an extra 7 incense braids for you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll rub the Buddha belly extra tomorrow morning when I walk out the door. So,
yes.
Good night, gang. Ramona, I expect to see a full report on that Cheap Trick album.
I can't wait.
5 paragraphs.
5 paragraphs per song.
I asked for a reason.
Yeah, per song. All right. Good night, gang.
Good night.
Adios.
Bye.
Get down, right, bud?
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I don't mean to interrupt the red bud. Go, please.
What's this going on here? All right. Good night.
Good night. Play the red bud.
Get down, right, bud?
Get down, Redbud. Get down, Redbud. Get down, Redbud.
It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat all night. Come join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing it, cool shots. Watch your video live. We'll join us and then no care shall be forgot.